Oh, you'll like this next one. Oh, what a relief. Phew, one more?
No. I'm such a child. You'll enjoy the video. Yo, what's up? So, I took 4 days while we were traveling and basically went on a small dieting break. And that put me a little bit up on the scale, which is okay. Guys, here's the thing about this scale is it's just a number. So like progress isn't dependent on like what's exactly on the scale unless you're trying to get into a weight class or something like that, like in your competitive sport. But progress in and of itself isn't dependent on the scale. The scale is just like a metric we use to like help make sure we're going in the right direction. Not necessarily that like if it doesn't move, we're not going in the right direction. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyways, we're gonna get this walk on. I'll catch you guys when I get back. All right, so done with cardio. Yeah, we hit 600 calories. Let's see, that was a little over 3 miles, 3.3 miles. It took roughly like an hour to hit, but we got it done, burned those calories, and yeah, feeling really good, guys. I'm feeling much leaner. I'm in a freaking tank top, for God's sakes, but feeling pretty good. I'm gonna rehydrate real quick. Oh, by the way, that's the quote of the day for today. Even if you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there. And that resonates with me because like it's like you have to constantly be moving or someone's going to pass you, someone's going to run over you, you're going to become like non-existent. And that's kind of how I take it in my head, and it's like constantly be moving, striving to put out things that are like put out more content, put out better content, and just trying to help people, because I could really care less how many followers I have. I could really care less how many subscribers I get on YouTube. My big thing is at the end of the day, if you send me a message saying that like you got in shape because of me, or you know what something I said or something I did or something motivated you to go do something and it changed your life, that's my thing. That's all I care about, is I want to make an impact on people, and I could really care less what I do with the market. So we're done working out. It is currently, let's see, it's currently 10:03. So yeah, pretty good workout. Got here I guess around like 8:15, 8:20. And basically just got straight up to work, so I'm pretty excited about that. We burned about 600 calories during that workout for legs, and my quads are absolutely totally thrashed. So basically I think I filmed everything but the calves and abs, because that's just super repetitive. I literally do the same 2 exercises for those every single week. But anyways, I'm gonna go home, get some food, finish off these macros. It's really just 2 scoops of protein, and go to bed. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Man, I'm tired. All right, so I am back from another walk. We hit like 550 calories today, about an hour. So that was pretty good, but now I'm gonna have some food because I am starving. So this is 6 ounces of lean ground beef, the 93.7, with a little bit of tomato sauce, like pasta sauce for like spaghetti in there. Then we have 250 grams of watermelon, and then in the bowl we have the salad. So this is carnivorous crunch. I don't know. It's something. It's weird. It's from Trader Joe's. If I find the package later, I'll put it in the video. But it's basically like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, kale, and cabbage. So it's like super crunchy. I got that as the base, and then some mushrooms, feta cheese, like fat-free feta cheese, and then the new dressing, which if I find it later, if I remember later, I will include it in the video because it was a pretty good find. But I'm gonna eat this up, and yeah, such a fun, man, my day is just so exciting. Why do you guys watch? What's up? It's the next morning, so it is around 10:52 a.m. Christy and I are gonna go to CrossFit Irondale, which I haven't been to in a while, to lift together today at like 1 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead, break the fast, eat, so that I have some food in me to fuel this training session, because as I'm getting lighter, like body weight wise, if I don't have enough food in me when I go lift, it's drastically impacted. And one of the strategies I use, and I don't think a lot of people talk about this, but one of the strategies I use is as I get leaner and as my food volume gets lower, or not food volume, but as my calories get lower, I work out later and later in the day. The reason I do this is so that I have more calories in me by the time I train, so that the training is not impacted by my caloric intake. So that's a pro tip. If you guys can only lift in the morning, I would suggest like eating super late at night, and then waking up early and eating again if you can stomach it. Just so that you have enough fuel in your system to go. It'd be like trying to take a road trip with only like a quarter tank of gas or something like that. So there's that. But the way I'm breaking the fast is this is what I've been doing lately, and I know you can't really see much, but this is basically it's granola. It's simply granola made by Quaker. Right now they're at the Publix near me. They were buy one get one free, and it's a cereal, but it's literally just granola. And they were buy one get one free, and so for a pound and a half of granola, it was only $2. So that was a huge win for me. So having the granola, and then also there's 100 grams of strawberries in here, along with one honey Greek yogurt from Trader Joe's. It is the best. It has a little bit of carbs in it, but it is literally the best tasting Greek yogurt I've ever had in my life. And then this morning, Christy made these little muffins, and they are the like Kodiak power cake muffin things, whatever, mighty, I don't know what they're called, but I'm gonna do that, drink a big glass of water, finish up some client programming, and then I will see you all at the gym. So woo, my life is exciting. Yo, so they was a heavy upper. I switched it from yesterday, so I was supposed to do it yesterday. because I try to do like heavy lower and then heavy upper and then take a day off. But Christina wanted to come here during the day, and I thought it'd be nice to work out with her and like spot her and stuff like that. And so I switched days, got my workout in, and was able to spot her. She had a great workout. I had a great workout. But we started off the workout with some bench press. Again, you guys know my bench warm up, like get the mobility stuff, get the blood flowing in the upper body, and then hit the top set. So the top sets today, or working sets today, was 260 pounds. I think it was like 259 pounds or 117.5 kilos. And let's see, we got a set of 6, 6, 6, 4, 6, 6. I don't know what happened on that one set that was 4. I guess, I don't know, my setup was wrong, but rested 90 seconds between those sets, and basically just kept going until we hit an RPE of 8. So turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a pretty good amount of weight for that amount of reps for me, and at this body weight. So, because I haven't been at this body weight in a long time. But after that, we move on to some pull-ups. And contrary to popular belief, I am kipping during these pull-ups. They're not like strict pull-ups. This is something I'm going to start incorporating, because for me, I feel it more in my lats when I kip than when I do strict. Like when I do strict, I feel it in my shoulders and my biceps, and which is cool. But when I'm just trying to like activate my lats and get my lats involved into a workout, I feel like kipping does it for me. So we have some kipping pull-ups. If you guys want me to make like a tutorial on like how to kip, just let me know or something. I don't know, I might do it. But after that, we move on to overhead press, and this was PR for me. So we hit, I believe 3 sets of 8 and 1 set of 6 on standing OHP with 135 pounds, which is crazy because my overhead press sucks, and we were able to get that accomplished. So I'm pretty excited with that. And then after overhead press, we move on to this row variant. So basically, it's just a horizontal row variant. Really enjoy this variation of the row. It's like a dead stop each time, making sure the weight's like, that I'm not like actually holding the weight at the bottom, but that it's like deloaded. That way the first part of the movement is me retracting my scapula, getting my back and my lats and my rear delts all involved in the movement, and then making that pull. And these are working heavy. I mean, 6 to 8 reps. It's a heavy rep range. And we got, I think, all 4 sets of 8. And then we started running out of time. So sped up the workout a little bit. Didn't film the last little bit, but it was just a bicep movement and then a tricep movement. And we got those done. So for biceps, I believe I did, what did I do for biceps? So for biceps, we did dumbbell hammer curls, which I haven't done in a long time. And those felt really good. And then after the biceps, we did decline skull crushers. Chris Elkins made a post the other day about like, you know, his crappy elbows because he's like old father fit, because he's old. And so I figured I'd give them a shot, and actually it feels really good. So if any of you guys have elbow pain during like skull crushers, or really any kind of heavy tricep variant, outside of like a close grip bench or a dip, which you shouldn't have elbow pain in, give these a shot. You know, it's decline tricep extension, or skull crusher, however you want to call it, French press, whatever you want to call it. Those are all the same thing. But felt really good. I'm really excited. Weights moving insanely well in the gym to be this light. I don't know if you can tell it in my face, but we getting light, boys. Feeling really good. Like we're getting good pumps in the gym. Having just insane workouts, and I'm pretty excited about that. But now I think I'm gonna go grab a slight bit of food, and then we're gonna go get some cardio done. So we're gonna go on a walk, burn some more calories, listen to some podcasts, because that's what I do when I'm on a walk. What do you guys listen to when you walk? Because I listen to podcasts. If you listen to podcasts, let me know which ones you listen to below in the comment section, because I'm looking for good stuff all the time. I listen to a lot of business dev right now, because I'm about to make some moves in 2018, and I need to pursue both my YouTube channel and my filming career as like an actual career, as a business. So I'm gonna start really making moves toward that. and I will try and keep you up to date on all of that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna go get a walk. I don't know if I'm gonna bring the camera or not. If I do, enjoy it. If not, I'll see you guys when I get back. Awkward moment. Oh my God. So short. We are home from the gym and a 600 calorie walk. So right after I left the gym, dropped Christina off at work, and I went on a 600 calorie walk, or I went on a walk and got 600 calories burned, which was very, very nice. But we got home and I made a protein shake, which was 2 scoops of PE Science chocolate cupcake or something like that. One thing to note, PE Science is easily, like, when it comes to like protein and stuff like that, like, I'm a nerd. I weigh things out. I weigh like pretty much everything out that I eat, just because I like being exact. And when it comes to protein powders, I've never seen a company be so off on their scooper to like what the serving of protein is supposed to be. And it's crazy because they put science in their name, yet they could be probably the furthest thing from scientific about their scoop size. Anyways, outside of that shake, we used 8 ounces of water and then 8 ounces of Fairlife milk. If you guys don't have this in your life, you need to get it in your life because it just adds a nice bit of protein, and the flavor from it is just, it's better than straight water, just to put it like that. We also had a banana. I believe it weighed like 80 something grams here. And yes, I do weigh out everything. So if you are eating a banana, the best way to do it is to weigh it out. If you're eating any type of fruit or vegetable or anything like that, the best way to go about it is to weigh it out if you have the ability to do that. And then after, I also made myself a nice little coffee treat using some coffee that was left over from this morning. It was already filtered and everything like that. Just put it in the fridge to let it cool down, put some ice in the cup. So, and to make this little coffee concoction, to make this little iced coffee thing, I took 2 ounces of that Fairlife milk, poured it in the bottom, filled up the coffee thing, added 2 packets of sugar-free sweetener, just low-calorie sweetener, and stirred that together, and I'm drinking it with a straw, and let me tell you, it is delicious. But after we had the food, so we had the shake, we had the banana, we made the coffee, I got home and I edited basically the footage from where I just worked out for Instagram. And if you guys have been following me on Instagram, then you notice that the way I'm editing my videos now on IG is basically making them full screen. So it's really fun. I like the challenge of being able to film something and being able to make sure that when it goes full screen that it looks really, really good and clean. And super high quality, and so that's what we did. So we edited that up, and now we're done, which is quite nice to be done with all of that. So now we're gonna chill. I think we're gonna watch an episode of Sons of Anarchy, which is the show I've been watching as of lately. I know I'm late to the party. Trust me, I know that. But I am quite enjoying Sons of Anarchy. It's very, very fun. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we are back from picking up Christy and getting dinner. We got Christina some Zaxby's. She didn't finish it, and so I have a couple things in here from there. Also, hashtag bowl life here. Matt Ogus represent. And yeah, so what we have in the big bowl is 1 serving of cruciferous I can't say the name of this thing, but it's this thing from Trader Joe's. It's Brussels sprouts, broccoli, kale, cabbage. Okay, we got 1 serving of that, 85 grams. Then we've got 50 grams of mushrooms, 50 grams of shredded carrots, 2 servings of fat-free feta cheese, 2 servings of ranch dressing, and then 1 chicken tender from Zaxby's. And what we're also having with this meal are a couple French fries from Zaxby's. I basically just looked at like a serving and tracked it as a serving. even though this is definitely not a serving of French fries from Zaxby's. I just want to be on the safe side. And then also with this, we're also having 2 servings of the pretzel crisps. If you guys haven't had these and you're looking to just hit carb macros, these are pretty great. They're pretty tasty. You get a pretty decent volume for a pretzel, and it's really cool. And then for dessert, we're having some watermelon. And if you don't put salt on your watermelon, you're missing out on life. So, yeah, but that's the dinner. I know it's random. I know it's a lot of food, a lot of bowls, but that's how the macro game works sometimes. It's just random. You don't necessarily have like a normal meal. Yeah, all right, so that's it. I'm gonna say good night, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Bye. All right, so I just got back from the gas station picking up an energy drink. So this is a Spider energy drink. It's super cheap. It's like 99 cents for like 250 milligrams of caffeine, which is incredible. They also had a buy one get one free scale on Skittles. So I picked up 2 packs of those as well. But the funny thing is, like while I was there, the lady that was like the cashier that was there had this like really, really cool accent, right? Like insanely cool accent. And I was like, hey, where are you from? Because like your accent's really, really neat. And she said, Chicago, with like the straightest face ever. And I was like, damn, I feel like an asshole. And she was like, I'm just kidding, I'm from Trinidad. So it was, I was like, wow, you just made me feel like a jackass for, anyways. But she had a really, really cool accent, but she got me good with the whole like, I'm from Chicago thing. She said it was such a straight face, but like her accent was insane. If you've ever met anyone from like Trinidad, Tobago, like the accent that they have is so neat. Yep, so that's my morning. Yo, so we got out. We got a walk going on today. Man, I've been like crushing cardio this week. Like, I think I'm already done. I think today will be like the final day, and that means all I have is 3 workouts left to crush with no worries about cardio. It's just been so pretty here lately that I've been able to get out and get it done, and it's actually kind of nice because it's like biz dev for me. Like I work on like DMing people on Instagram and like doing stuff like that. That's like behind the scenes. Because I really am trying to take my Instagram game, my YouTube game seriously this year, like more like treat it like a business type thing. So got that done. Walk was good. If you guys noticed this is the same path from like the last video where I talked about cardio. And this is a path that like I take all the time. Close to my house, 1, and then 2, like I do things until I get absolutely sick and tired of them, and then I like make a change. And the reason I do this is because of like FOMO. I think the more options people have, the less likely they are to act, essentially. And I think this is like a fundamental problem with IFYM for a lot of people, is because they can have everything, right? Someone tells them like, oh yeah, you don't have to limit yourself, you just have to limit the amount of like whatever. And I think that option, like that they can have every single thing, actually inhibits them from like doing, right? It like stops them from actually going after it or doing what they are supposed to do, because there's just too many options and it makes people shut down. So I think by limiting your options and sticking to like one thing maybe at a time until you're tired of it or you need a change, is a very, very good idea for a lot of people. And by no means am I saying that like you can't have everything. I believe there's an old quote that says like, you can have anything, but not everything is going to be beneficial to you. And I think that's probably like the truest way to put all of this stuff, is that like, guys, you have the ability to like literally, if like you want to create a business, you can do that in this day and age. If you want to market your ass on Instagram, you can do that in this day and age, and you can make pretty good money at it. Like if you want to do these things, you have the ability to do them, but you just have to think about like what things are actually beneficial to me versus like, am I just doing this just to do it, just because I can, or is this going to benefit me in some way? So I don't know. That's just been my way to think about things. Podcasts, fun stuff, biz dev. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna finish this walk. Bye. Yo. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I greatly appreciate you for watching this far. It means the world to me. It really, really does. Like, I don't think you guys understand, like, having someone view your content and you know, thumbs it up, give it a like, and give feedback on it. It's insane. Like, we live in a world where you can get that instant feedback and instant gratification, and like having those things, like when you guys click the thumbs up button and let me know you liked the video, and when you guys comment and let me know like that you enjoyed something in the video, or you know, you just give a comment like, hey, this is a great video, whatever. It really does help me out, stay motivated to continue to make these, because I don't monetize any of my content. I never will. That's a promise. It's a guarantee from me. I never will monetize, and it's just because like if I monetize, this becomes a job for me, and I don't want to be a YouTuber as a job. Like, I create videos to help other people, to have like a log for myself to go back and look at, and that's it. So yeah, but if you guys enjoyed the new editing style, I don't know if you caught it, but it's more of like it's way more raw. There's not music in this episode. It's just raw. I talk about things as I do them, basically. So I really, really quite enjoyed that. So if you liked it, let me know in the comments below. Let me know with a thumbs up, dude. That would really help me out. Outside of that, we'll catch you nerds next week. Man, like 6 weeks out next week. Or like starting the week that you're seeing this video, but even though this video is the last week. Yep. Bye.
Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. Money ain't everything, tell me now what's that money to a god? If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. Money ain't everything, tell me now what's that money to a god?